Okay, so looking at what we've just done, this video is a reminder so that you follow, you don't forget the steps. So step number one, when adding the fractions, step number one must be to find what we call the lowest common denominator. So how do you find that lowest common denominator? In this case, you check which number can allow these two numbers to go in. So we call that as a lowest common denominator. So in this case, a 6, 3 can go into 6, and 6 can also go into 6. So now, once you find that, you now say, how many times can 3 go into 6? It's 2 times. 2 multiplied by the 2 that is on top will get a 4 plus 6 here. How many times can 6 go into 6? It's once. It can go into 6 once. So you multiply 1 times the one that is on top. We'll get a 1. Our next move here will be now to work out what is on top. What are we getting here when we add? We're getting a 5 over a 6. This is our answer. So once you reach this point, you check, is our fraction proper or improper? In this case, it's proper, okay? So leave it like that. We go to the next one. So the next one here, you have to make this become a fraction. So we know that this is a one number, and down here, there is a 1. There is always a 1. We don't just show it. There is a 1. So this is a 1 I've put here. Now, we can find the lowest common denominator. So what is our lowest common denominator? In this case, it's a 4. A number that a 4 can go in and a 1 can go in without leaving any remainder. So 1 into 4. How many times can 1 go into 4? It's 4. Now we say 4 multiplied by a 2. What are we getting? We're getting 8 plus how many times can 4 go into 4? It's once. So 1 times the 1 that is on top, it's 1. We're having a 9 on top. When we add 8 plus 1, it's a 9 over a 4. So here we check. Can we say this is our final answer? Not really. Why? Because this fraction is improper. So we have to put it in a mixed number. We have to change this into a mixed number. So how do we change? We're going to say how many times can 4 go into 9? Is 2 times. Remainder, we put our remainder right here, 1, and we bring back the denominator like that. So this is what we do. We go to the next one. Here we've got 3 fractions. We just do the same. Find the lowest common denominator. In this case, our lowest common denominator will be a 12. A number that all these can go in without leaving a remainder. 2 can go into 12, 3 can go into 12, and 4 can go into 12. So how many times can 2 go into 12? It's 6. 6 times 1 is still 6. How many times can 3 go into 12? It's 4. 4 times 1, we still get a 4. 4 into 12, 3. 3 times 3 is a 9. Okay? So we add, what are we getting when we add? We are getting a 19, if I'm not mistaken. It's a 19 over a 12. So we can change this into a mixed fraction because it's improper. It will be 1 remaining